Hi guys, I'm Jake here at Etrailer. We're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install this CURT 1¼ by 1¼ hitch receiver. This hitch receiver is going to be a great accessory to have for your vehicle. It's going to allow you to carry accessories to get any unneeded items out of your car and onto your hitch. This hitch is going to have an 1¼ by 1¼ receiver on it. You're going to have your hooks for your safety chains here, and it's going to have a 1/2" pinhole for those pins. This hitch does not include a pin, but you can pick up one here at Etrailer.com. We have plenty of them. This hitch is going to have a nice black powder coat finish to help resist rust and corrosion. Now, CURT does recommend using a stabilization strap for any of those loads that may not have wheels, such as trailers, like bike racks or cargo carriers. We do have those here at Etrailer. With this hitch, you are going to have a weight capacity of 300 pounds. You are going to be able to tow up to 3,500 pounds, but you do want to check with the owner's manual of your Jeep Compass to make sure that your vehicle can handle that weight. One of the nice things I like about this hitch is that it doesn't require a whole lot of trimming up underneath here, and even the slight trimming that you do have to do, you can't see from standing behind the vehicle. You actually have to get down to look up underneath to be able to see what you trimmed out. So it's a nice, clean look. So now I'll provide you with a couple of measurements that'll help you with determining what accessories are going to fit your Jeep Compass. From the top of the receiver tube to the ground is going to be 13 inches. From the center of the hitch pin hole to the outside of the bumper is going to be 6.5 inches. So to start out with our install, we're going to have to cut out a little piece of this plastic to be able to fit the hitch down through. You can use a tin snips or a rotary tool. As you can see, we already have it marked out. You can find those in your instructions. So on this part up here, you may have to use a knife or razor blade to get it because you can't get your tin snips in there. So when you got it all cut out, it should look something like this. So now we're going to need to lower our exhaust. So we're going to use a strap to help us lower it down. So now we're going to take some lubricant, spray it on our bracket holders there, just to make it a little bit easier to pry off. So then you're going to want to take a pry bar and pry off your rubber exhaust hanger and do the same for the other side. So we're going to go ahead and lower our exhaust a little bit more, give ourselves some more room to work. So now we're going to remove these plastic fasteners so that we can pull the fascia down a little bit more, give us a little bit more room. You can use a screwdriver just to pop them out of place. And there's going to be a total of 4 of these on the whole fascia. Now in your install, if you find this carbon canister getting in the way, this will be on the driver's side. There's just a couple of bolts that you need to remove in order to drop it down to get it out of your way for the install. You're going to need to use a 10mm socket and wrench in order to get these nuts off. After you remove those 2 nuts, you should be able to get it out of the way enough to where you can slide your hitch up into place. So next we're going to take our included bolts with a washer on it, insert it in this hole here and this hole here. And we'll do the same for the other side. So once you have these in place, you do want to push them back a little bit so that you can get your hitch up past them. So you do want to make sure you're putting your bolts in from the outside in, because your hitch will be on the inside of that rail. So just to point out, we did skip the step of removing the heat shield, so you just have to fold that back a little bit and you should be able to get it up past with a second set of hands. You just slide it up into place. Make sure you get it around your fascia. There you go. Your bolt should hold it in place for you while you get the other one in place. Once you get both of your bolts into place, we'll go ahead and twist our nuts on and then tighten them down. Then you're going to want to take a 19mm socket and tighten down your bolts. So then you're going to want to torque down your bolts to the specifications in your directions. So then we'll do the same for the other side. Then we're going to reattach our carbon canister. So now we're going to lift up our exhaust and reinstall it. So then you're going to want to replace those plastic snap pins in all 4 of the holes. So after you get your strap removed from the exhaust, that's going to do it for a look at the CURT Trailer Hitch on our 2015 Jeep Compass. Hope this information helped.